Ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. Tellez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
That is cool.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
On the ground to the left side. And his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision.
The designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
That's by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Randall Grichuk.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Reese McGuire, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting in, the center fielder, Ben.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting none.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down. Come on, Blue.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
He's set the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Torres is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. In there, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. All set. For the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Gritcher. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Luke Voigt is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Gardner is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves. And
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. He's set. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready once again, Rowdy Tellez. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This will take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The bat, number 13.
Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hard on the ground towards short. Right to him. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. McGuire waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Chopped up the line to first. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the new inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Lays off 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But it doesn't quite have enough as it's off the wall in the deep part of the yard. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Stanton begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're down 5-1. Jay Happ takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. 1-0 the count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High and deep to center field. Gardner going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. That's smoked, but right into the shift. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Aaron Judge sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Again, another foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Popped up. Andujar has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Danny Jansen will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Danny Jansen stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base,
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Joe Pennick will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ready now, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. And he takes ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Swing and a liner. Foul. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Zobrist is there, and he puts this one away for the... All set to start the 9th in this one, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now back.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now batting, number 10.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. Fielded cleanly, and Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in, Miguel Andujar, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Travis Shaw is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
Derek Fisher will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 23, Derek.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now back, second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. 2 down. The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. At the plate, Torres, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fastball well outside. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Gone into Monument Park.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Anthony Bass takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2 full count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays